Okay, this is my definitive comparison review about 1 month later using the three brands from Soonjet, Blue Swan, and this one is EooCoo case, which is tagged in the video. By the end of the video, I'm going to tell you which one I picked as my daily driver, and it might surprise you, but there is definitely one favorite pick. You might assume it is the Blue Swan. So the Blue Swan is the current one attached to my MacBook Air right now. It's got a matte finish. It doesn't even look like something is on. And for using this daily at work, on the drive, in my vehicle, I wanted to make sure it was protected and tough. So it does have like a little ventilation here in the back here. And just to let you guys know, I've used all of these cases for minimum 1 week, except this one, the EooCoo case. And here's the big reason why. The nice candy finish. This one might be the best in terms of value because it does come with a keyboard protector, this USB-C adapter to USB-A, and a screen protector, an actual screen protector, which I've never used. I was actually told by a friend who is also an Apple employee that he often finds cracks on MacBook Air screens because of these screen protectors. So I avoided putting that on my laptop. What I did do was have a slim microfiber cloth designed for MacBook Airs. But that's not the point. We're going to talk about the case. The biggest reason is, if you can see, it's hard to see here in the light, but maybe you can see it in the reflection of the light. It scratches so easily. So on my first install, I installed this on my Mac and tried to clean it because there were little micro scratches that I could see on the Apple logo. And it was on a clean surface, so it's just maybe little pieces of dust or little micro nano dirts, and it scratched almost right away. And it's nice because it is clear, but I'm afraid that this is gonna look worse and worse over time. You can see it in the light a little bit there. I'm trying to get it on camera. The nice thing though is that the bottom has ventilation, which I really didn't find an issue on any of the other cases. The other cases don't have these ventilation holes. On the Soonjet, doesn't have it, nor the Blue Swan. But the other thing is the white rubber feet. That's going to get dirty really fast. So once I got those scratches, I didn't even bother putting this clear case on. And just to give it a chance, I did order by the same brand the EooCoo case, a matte one, and this one actually works really well. It's as good as the Blue Swan because it has this matte finish, but you can see in the design it has this line which I find ruins the streamlined look of the MacBook Air. It's such a clean sheet design that I find that this line here, maybe it's for reinforcement or maybe it's for aesthetic purposes, but as soon as I put it on, it ruins the look. I see, yes, it's because it has these corner bumpers here. See how it extends a bit? But I've never really had a problem. I actually put mine also in a sleeve to have extra protection. But the design on these ones have a little bumper to protect your Mac. So I would choose this one if you tend to hold your MacBook Air naked with just the case on. And these ones would probably absorb more than a finished one like this, but I've never had any issue. This one also does come with a keyboard cover, which again I don't recommend, based from my Apple employee friend, never to put these keyboard protectors or screen protectors. So the Blue Swan is the one I currently have on. It is slightly sky blue to match my sky blue. The number one thing you see here is there's no fingerprints. It's got the black feet. It fits on really nicely. Has openings for all the inputs. I've had zero issues with this. And the reason I say it might not be my pick is because I'm an aesthetic monster. I like the look. So I actually got this one, I guess, dark navy color from Soonjet, and you can see here it changes the look. It gives it a darker tinge, which I think is really cool, and it's not offered on the MacBook Airline, so it does differentiate it a bit. So you can see the top looks like that. And actually what I might do is keep the top from the Soonjet and the bottom from the Blue Swan. And that might sound crazy. The bottoms, the look is slightly darker. You can see here. So I'm going to remove it. But I'm going to show you why I don't wholeheartedly recommend the Soonjet. They're all easy to install. They just snap, clip onto place. This is the reason I don't like the Soonjet fully. Oh, I think I put it backwards. Did I put it backwards here? Sorry, you guys. I'm just gonna open it. Yeah, I did put it backwards. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna flip this cover here. Actually, no, that's correct. Sorry. Okay. Is it the bottom I didn't put? Yeah, it's the bottom I didn't put correctly. Oops. I have to redo that, you guys. Okay. So this is, again, the Soonjet in the dark blue navy color. I love the look. It completely transforms the look of my sky blue MacBook Air. And it looks great. But the number one thing is this. Whenever you lift up from the corners, which I do often, you can hear that, right? These bottoms come off pretty easily. It's a problem that is minor, but I fear over time maybe it might scratch, or I just don't like the idea that it snaps off like that. So that problem I don't have with the Blue Swan. So I think what I'm going to do now after doing this video is swap the bottom of the Soonjet with the bottom of the Blue Swan. And they're pretty easy to remove. And I'm going to show you that this one doesn't have that issue with the clicking. So this again is the Blue Swan with the Soonjet top. It's way darker. I don't know if it comes off on camera, but I do really like the look. So here's the Soonjet top with the Blue Swan bottom. If I pull, no sounds. So I put these on as my daily drivers when I go to work, and this one, it gives me no issue. So the Soonjet top for the color. Now I failed to double check if Blue Swan has a dark navy color. Maybe that will be the answer. If you're buying just one, obviously you want to buy two, but if Blue Swan has a darker color and you want to kind of match this look for the darker sky blue MacBook Air, you can. But again, Blue Swan is my winner for the case overall, but Soonjet is my color winner. The EooCoo case, those ones I don't like and would not recommend if you don't like a perfectly clean surface. If you're all about that candy color and you take care of your cases really well, this one might do you well. But with this easy to scratch top, and over time probably yellowing is what I'm worried about, and the bottom with the white rubber feet, that will definitely get dirty and grimy over time. I took that one off right away. I would not recommend. These two I did for at least 2 weeks each, and can say they have performed really well with no scratches or issues at all. So if you like these type of reviews, please consider following the channel. I do these type of reviews all the time. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you so much for your time.